Hey my beautiful crowd! In today's video I will show you how to make a perfect guanciale. A lot of you requested this video because you can find it in your grocery store. So here we are! Guanciale is a sort of pancetta or bacon, but it's not made from pork belly, it's made with the cheeks of a pork. It tastes 1,000,000 times better than bacon. Guanciale is also the essential ingredient for the carbonara I made in our previous video. I will leave you the link up here. And it is essential also to make a lot of other particular dishes as amatriciana and other traditional recipes of my country, my beautiful Italy. Cheers, my friends! Happy quarantine, everyone! Pants labyrinth, I can feel you, bro! Let's start with a big magic, remembering you that you can avoid spices for this recipe, but for me, with them, it's the best. Evoke a triangular cut from the pork's head, the cheek. You really need your butcher to cut it clean, giving you a fresh meat, beautiful with the skin, a lot of fat and a little meaty, just like this. It has to be triangular like the 𝗖liche 𝗬𝗲𝗍, exactly like this. Now a little zoom to let you see this spectacular cut. See the meat, the fat and the pinky tone of the skin. Proceed to remove eventual hairs passing the skin on the fire and we are ready to make something that resembles the bacon but tastes like the ambrosia from the heavens. Let's dismiss our meat, and for curing it we need some rock salt or kosher salt. Also sea salt is fine. Remember, it has to be coarse salt. Dismiss the 2 pounds of salt, and we need, optional, some fresh cut of rosemary. It will avoid any smell from the raw meat. You can also bring it with the lightning, move it aside, and evoke some pink Himalayan kosher salt. It is also optional, but it brings some fanciness and color and a little touch of copper sand to the recipe. Dismiss it and evoke something that is gorgeous, but also optional. It is our applewood smoked black kosher salt. We will put some to add some smokiness to our guanciale without the need to smoke it 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks. It will be quick and effective AF. LOL. This trick is everything, you guys. Dismiss it and take 1 bay leaf, 3 grains of juniper, and 4 grains of coriander. All these spices are optional, but I made this recipe before. You will love it. Prepare yourself for a big magic. Well done! We evoke the container, and with a gold circle, let's bring back our pork's cheek. And also our rock salt. Reach a dimension where we are summoning a pair of scissors. Oops, my mistake. I told the scissors. Holy free holy. Scissors! Yay! Well, cut the Tetra Pak. Then 5 hours trying to cut the Tetra Pak, let's add our rock salt all over and underneath our meat. Let's massage it for 2 minutes both sides, destroy the plastic, recycle it, and let's bring our mortar and pestle. Grind the coriander with the juniper together with the bay leaf and sprinkle it all over the salt. Let's evoke our Himalayan pink kosher salt and let's add just a couple of teaspoons. Enough. Dismiss it and let's massage our meat for 1 more minute. Friends, massage every crevasse our meat may have. Do it both sides. Now you can add or avoid the smoky part. I tried it and invented this recipe, but you can avoid this part. It is not the traditional one. Do I like it more? Yes. For me, it's 1,000 times more lovely. So evoke your black kosher salt and sprinkle a couple of teaspoons all over the meat and massage it 2 minutes both sides. Dismiss it and clean your hands with your light powers. Now, is it the time? No, it is the rosemary. LOL. Okay, stop. It's the time to add our rosemary, a cup of fresh cuts on top and a couple underneath. Massage the meat once a day for 2 minutes for 6 days. every day turning the meat upside down, and I will do it with a 𝗖ście𝗁𝗵𝗟𝗨. Now 5 days are elapsed, our meat is cured, and it is time to wash and remove the salt. The meat will only keep the salt it needs, so don't worry, it will be not salty at all at the end. Now you can wash it with water, but I will do with a mixture of a good red vinegar and a very special red wine. Remove the salt with a brush you exclusively use for the meat and wash the excess salt a couple of seconds with water. Proceed to wash the pork's cheek for 3 minutes and rinse it for 10-20 minutes. Now, my friends, enjoy this magic! Ready! Now evoke some crushed chili and some black peppercorns. Now, my friends, add 2 ounces of chili flakes and the same amount of fresh grounded black pepper. Mix together, these spices are not optional, and proceed to cover the cured meat both sides. Oh, and do it with gloves or you will regret it. Coat the meat very well, take your time, massage it well and scrupulously for 5 minutes both sides. This procedure will add tons of flavor and believe me, it won't be as spicy as it looks. The pepper and the chili flakes will perform an antibacterial effect on the already cured meat. And that's it! Clean your gloves with magic, and as we did with the stiff pork belly, I will put the link up here, let's pierce the meat in the narrowest part, 3-6 inches below the edge. Now let's insert a thread to create a sustain for our guanciale, 3 knots on the bottom side, 3 on top like 7 inches, just like this. And here we are with our guanciale ready to be aged for 6 weeks in a net for mosquitoes. The final time depends on the weather. The more moist and cold, the more time you will need, but let's perform a 𝗖ście𝗁𝗵𝗟𝗨 to make 6 weeks elapse. Holidays are gone, and we hanged the guanciale on a dry spot of our house. Let's summon a glass cutting board and our net with our guanciale inside it. Let's reach a dimension where we removed the net, and here we go with our perfect smoked guanciale. The meat is stiff, cured. The smell is amazing, like prosciutto or bresaola, like the most wonderful delicatessen you can have. My beautiful crowd, enjoy these shots. And now it's the time for the reveal, you guys. Let's conjure a knife. I will cut the guanciale with a chef knife, but you can do with a prosciutto knife too. You have to cut the guanciale this way and not alongside, so this way. I will do my first thick cut on it to cook an amazing amatriciana for this dinner. Enjoy the satisfying cut! Look, a lot of perfect coated skin, a lot of fat, a perfect cured meat. All we need from our guanciale. It is fantastic! Let's cut a thin slice to taste it. I just did it with a scent that is paradisiac. You can also cut it like salame, like prosciutto. But let's bring some Italian sourdough bread. I will put the link in my video up here, and also, up here. Well, let's try it, guys! This is not supposed to be eaten like this, but I ever do, at least a little slice. Oh my god! Well, the flavor, out of this world. I'm not faking it, the flavor is unique. It is 1,000,000 times better than bacon. It's spicy, the smoky flavor is so well combined. The undertone of the spices enhances the guanciale's flavor, and together with the smell the red wine gave it, it takes a very incredible taste. It is worth it. Believe Chef 𝗤𝗏 the time is worth it. There is no delicatessen or prosciutto that can compete with this guanciale. I love it. With bread on top of a fancy bruschetta, obviously in the spaghetti alla carbonara, link up here, amatriciana in the bed with your bee, everywhere. And if you're not, well guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, click the bell button to know when I'm posting. You can follow me on Instagram at @soth_luculo, on my Facebook page, on Twitter, on Reddit, and I have a Patreon too. Well, it's all for today. This is 𝗤chị_𝗵, the Supreme Archmage. See you in the next adventure. Bye bye. Kronagniar. Is it recording?
And I cook my